Okay, so here we've got Spell Sword cards DungeonTop on Nintendo Switch. So we've got the tutorial here, which I shouldn't have done because I'm not actually going to do the tutorial. Let me get out of that here real quick. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... Why is it not... Oh, hang on. Let me see why it's not... There we go, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and skip tutorial. Okay, why did it not? Okay, so so this is a little slow apparently. So we've got tutorial, we've got progress. This gives you your achievement list. I really like the fact that it's got achievements. I love that, love to see that, especially on the Switch. So we've got library. Here are the cards that you have in your library. And this will tell you what they are. And you can choose to upgrade them if you have means to do so. Got the rulebook. This gives you adventuring, combat, game control, keywords, strategy tips, and looting. That's pretty cool. Got settings. You got game speed, sound, and music volume. And you have the credits. So I'm going to go ahead and do a new hero, just so I can show you guys exactly what the game is like with the hero creation. So you've got classes. So you got warrior, mage, rogue. The mage and rogue are ones you have to purchase with your gold there. Warriors are what you start out with. Here are your allegiances. So you've got Tribes of the North, Guardians of Helm, and Hanukkah. On the left, it gives you kind of a breakdown on how they work. And then on the right, it gives you kind of a little bit of a backstory as to how, just a little bit about them. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Tribes of the North. And here's your card set. So I'm going to go ahead and go. So you got Beasts, Basic, and Prowlers. I'm going to go ahead and go with Beasts. Here you can unlock cards if you have the gold to unlock them. Then you got Bounties over here. This is bounties that give you gold. So Ogre Pate, deal 12 or more damage to a large enemy with a single unit. And similar bounties like that, so it's kind of cool to see. And we're going to create a hero based on that. Town there of Spell Sword, that's fine, I'm good with that name. So this game plays similar to D&D meets Magic the Gathering. This is about as the best way I can describe the game. So you got a game board here. Each game board is randomly generated as far as I can tell. So here we've got 3 sealed doors that take either keys or some of the mechanism to get through them. And then you have rooms that have nothing in them, and then you have rooms with monsters or minions. So here's a Lizard Defender level 1 that gets you 15 experience points. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and so now when you encounter when you go into a room with a minion or with a enemy in it, you have the ability to fight, you have the ability to try to run away or sneak past them, or you can check out their enemy deck. So we go and check out the deck. So here's what they've got. So not too much to really worry about there. And you can sneak away if you don't want to fight them, if you're low in health, whatever the case may be, or you can fight them. I'm going to go ahead and fight them. Now when you get into the battle system, so there's a grid-based battle system. It's a card-based battle system. So here's the cards I drew. Now I can choose to select a couple of these to keep. Select the cards that you wish to get rid of. So I'm going to go ahead and redraw that one card. I'll keep the rest. I'm glad I did, because I'm going to use the javelin in a second. So here's your hand at the bottom. Your mana is on the left-hand side, and without to end the turn is on the right-hand side. You also got the deck information on the left-hand side as well. And then your discard pile is over there on the right-hand side underneath the end turn. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some of my minions out here. I'm actually going to put them all out. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, dang it. Okay, that's okay. That's alright. Okay, so I did my turn. Okay, now it's my turn again. So I'm going to go ahead and... Now if you hit Y, it'll actually tell you a little bit about the card. I'll tell you the description of the card there. So, the infested loggerback at the end of the start of your turn, add 1 support to your hand. So if I wanted to play, say, this guy, and I wanted to play this guy here, and then play this guy here, that should at the start of my next turn give me 2 spores. Now some units can attack diagonally, but most attack when they're to the left, right, or in front of you. Most can't attack diagonally, and there are minions that can attack with ranged attacks, but I found that most of those are rare, and you have to actually find them. I ran out of mana. Okay. And I got my 2 spores. So some minions, when you play spores, they gain stuff like one of them. You get X attack and defense based on the number of spores you play. So this one doesn't. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. Okay, yeah. So none of them do. Okay, that's okay though. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just attack this guy. That deals 2 damage directly to any minion or any enemy, so it's kind of handy to have. And I'm gonna attack that egg. And I'm going to give the defense to this guy here. So the shield lets you take 1 damage, or lets you nullify damage nullify damage from 1 attack. And then when you play the spores, I play on this guy. It'll immediately let you draw another card there. Okay, and then what did this one get here? Oh, cool. Okay, so this one got an effect because I played a spore. That's cool. Okay. That's sweet. So if I went ahead and just attack that guy. Unit gains an additional action each turn. Oh, cool. Okay, so I can just attack again. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Okay, let's go ahead and do damage to that guy again. Now, if you were to take out the... if I were to go and take this guy out, all the other minions on the board would also be taken out with it. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to direct your attacks towards the anti-hero or the main boss of the room. You have that option. And my turn. Oh, he's really just throwing all those eggs out there and just saying, yeah, to attack with you, attack with me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just do some direct damage. I'm going to take out the eggs. Move him there. Attack that guy. Oh. So I have a feeling that he's going to be attacking that guy, so I'm going to give my hero the shield. Use a spore. Another spore. Okay, so I got a minion to play. And I got some direct damage to deal. Okay, I'm at my turn. Okay, and another direct damage. So he's got 1, so I could probably take him out with just 1 hit from my hero. But I'm gonna play this hand out real quick here, just in case. Got him. I won. Alright, so when you're at the end of the victory screen, you get loot. So here I can pick up to 2 cards, and if I wanted to use my my flare stone, which is in the upper left hand corner there, that orange stone, I can spend that in order to gain more cards. So we've got Hook 'em. It's a spell. Move another unit into a square adjacent to your hero. If no squares are available, stun the unit instead. Okay. Jungle Shifter. Become a copy of a random adjacent minion, including any effects they have on them. Retain this keyword. Okay. Jungle Armarados. Swap this minion's health and power. And then we have the Vicious Drummer. This minion has 5 or more power at the start of your turn. You can give your hero +1 power. No. I'll take this one and this one. Confirm. So I have both those cards in my deck now. So now, I can either go ahead and go after this room here. I can go after the Lizard Spearmaster. I can go to the Blacksmith, which will allow me to upgrade my cards if I wanted to do that. Or I can go ahead and do this random event. So the game plays similar to D&D, similar to Magic the Gathering. If you're a fan of either of those games, this is definitely a game to check out. This game's a lot of fun on the Switch. A heck of a lot of fun. I love the battle system. I love the artwork. I love the gameplay mechanics. This game's great. Definitely worth picking up if you're a fan of turn-based card games. Definitely recommend this game. This game is challenging. That's definitely true, but it is definitely a great game to to play. Alright, so that's going to do it here for the review. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time, take care and happy gaming.